One of WWE's premier events is back in front of a live audience after the coronavirus pandemic forced fans to stay home and watch from the comfort of their own homes. Survivor Series will take place at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn on Sunday, with some of the top stars on both the Raw and SmackDown brands in action against each other.
Big E is the Raw WWE champion. Last year's Survivor Series was in the Amway Center in Orlando, Florida, as the company continued to do shows during the pandemic. The event celebrated the 30th anniversary of The Undertaker's WWE debut. The pay-per-view featured two traditional Survivor Series elimination matchups as the Raw men's and women's teams reigned supreme over the SmackDown teams. Raw won 4 out of the 7 brand versus brand matchups.
Roman Reigns was the SmackDown Universal Champion entering the 2020 event and beat Drew McIntyre, who was the Raw WWE Champion at the time. Reigns is entering the 2021 event as the Universal Champ too and will have a tough test against Raw WWE Champion Big E. Read below to find out how to watch Survivor Series this year and the matches that are on the card. Becky Lynch faces off against Charlotte Flair at Survivor Series. Where? Barclays Center, Brooklyn, N.Y. Date, November 21st, 2021 Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. TV, Peacock. WWE Network. Team Raw Women vs Team SmackDown Women. Bianca Belair leads Team Raw into the Survivor Series match. On the women's side, the 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series style elimination match will feature wrestlers from Raw and SmackDown going up against each other. Team Raw will feature Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, Carmella and Queen Zelina. Team SmackDown will feature Sasha Banks, Shayna Baszler, Shotzi, Natalya and Toni Storm. Team Raw Men vs Team SmackDown Men. Drew McIntyre is the leader for Team SmackDown. On the men's side, the 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series style elimination match will feature wrestlers from Raw and SmackDown going up against each other. Team Raw will feature Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley and Austin Theory. Team SmackDown will feature Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Xavier Woods and Happy Corbin, with one more mystery partner set to be determined. Becky Lynch vs Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair has been feuding with Becky Lynch since the two swapped brands and titles. Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair will settle the score in their singles match. Lynch, the Raw Women's Champion, and Flair, the SmackDown Women's Champion, have been feuding since the two were forced to switch championships following the WWE draft. Since then, the two competitors have had a war of words and it will culminate in their PPV fight on Sunday. Damian Priest vs Shinsuke Nakamura. The match between Damian Priest and Shinsuke Nakamura could very well determine who leaves Brooklyn with brand supremacy. Priest is the United States Champion and Nakamura is the Intercontinental Champion. Both competitors are among the top in the WWE. RK Bro vs the Usos. RK Bro and the Usos will battle to determine who the best tag team in WWE is. Matt Riddle and Randy Orton won their Raw Tag Team titles at SummerSlam and will have to face one of the most dominant teams in recent memory in Jay and Jimmy Uso, the SmackDown champions. The Usos have been the tag team champions since Money in the Bank. Big E vs Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is the leader of the Bloodline. Big E and Roman Reigns will do battle to see who the top champion in the company is. The two have feuded in recent weeks leading up to Survivor Series. While Big E has had to deal with being drafted to Raw and the breakup of the New Day stable, Reigns is dealing with Brock Lesnar lurking around him. Both competitors are looking to put distractions behind them for this champion vs champion match.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe